Howdy, folks. Welcome back to Railroads Online, Season 3, I believe, if my counting is correct. And this is a brand new start. I've done a little bit of track laying, as you can see here. We've got just a basic setup to where we can get to the logging camp and the sawmill. Not super happy with the track, but I think it's functional. We're going to test that out here. And I've bought a bunch of the new skeleton cars, so we're going to try those out. See how those perform. I've got, I think, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think we got 6. Went ahead and set the default car over there on the track by itself. But anywho, I think I've got all the brakes off. Let me just double check. So these are great looking models. I don't know how they'll perform, but we'll find out. They look really nice. And I went with the red paint, as you can see. And I've got them all numbered. It's the 100 series since it's the first set of cars we bought. Yep, we got all the brakes off. But really nice detail on the cars. Wood grain, a nice like nut and bolt detail. Just hats off to whoever modeled these. They look great. So let's chug on down the line. We've got the old Betsy here. And I'm going to just go ahead and hop in. So we can control all the things. And I believe we're lined up to get on out of here. There we go. Let me actually check the fire. 41%. Let's go ahead and throw a couple more logs in there. And away we go. Got the new 3-way stub switch here. The only complaint with it is the control linkage is backwards. Should have checked the other variant of that. Maybe it's correct. I think I'm on the siding here. So I've got a little runaround in case we need it here at the yard. And then this comes into the freight depot and it's got a loop back there. Like I said, just real basic track so far. Just to get some economy going. We're going to go get some logs, take them to the sawmill. And this switch should throw itself. Then we can get some cars bought, get some product brought over here to sell. Oh. And I can see Railroads Online is alive and well. Why did I want to play this game some more? Like, that didn't even pick a switch. That switch was actually lined correctly. Alright. Season 3 might be one 5-minute episode. I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, I got them all back on the track. Let's see if we can get them hooked up. What a giant pain in the butt. And I play on realistic physics, and this season is hard economy mode. Just FYI. So if you're not playing on realistic physics and this doesn't happen for you, then goody. But I want to play with realistic weights. There's no cargo in here, and the way I understand it, the physics is just the cargo weight. I could be wrong, so. No big surprise, it's being a giant pile of junk. But it is occasionally fun. Oops, I clicked the wrong dang button. Oh, that's right. These cars. This is the cars. The pin. Like, I'm clicking there, and it puts the pin in this car. The hitbox is all wonky. I try not to rag on it constantly, but I mean, this game is just so broken. Come on. Uh-oh. Whee! So that switch was thrown, right? I had that on the wrong track there, but yeah. Well, let me see if I can get it on the straightaway at least, and we'll go from there. You're right. Stuck inside the cab. All right, let's get a little bit power on. Tiny bit of speed. And we're going to pull up here. Try to get it to select the right car. Just spam the click until it does the thing. That'll work. All right. All the brakes are off. That's all 6 cars. Optimistic whistle. And away you go. Maybe. Wish we had a speed readout. Since the physics is so broken, you can only go so fast. It'd be nice if they put a speed reading in. So I don't see a speed anywhere. I don't think I was going too fast, though. I wasn't going very fast. Maybe the new skeleton cars just don't work on the switches. I mean, that wouldn't be the first time. But anyway, let's head off again. We get this down to about 10%. A nice leisurely run down the main line. And oh, I can't open the map because we're in that view. So I went ahead and put, I used Railroads Online Extended and I teleported around. I put telegraph offices at all the industries so I can just bop around as needed. So we're just running down a straight shot, basically to the sawmill, and then I've got a line that goes a different route than I usually take. It goes over here up to the logging camp. So that's where we're headed. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 cars still behind us. Good deal. I don't have Railroads Online Extended up. It does have a speed on it. I don't have that open right now. Some nice chuffs of smoke. Number 1. You can never have too many F12s, right? Get some F12s. Now, I cleared some of these trees by hand, but then I used railroad.studio, the website, and I uploaded the save there and told it to clear the trees from the track. Just faster that way. Makes it nice and even. Thankfully, there's third-party tools that help make the game better. Feels like we're crawling, but I don't want these cars to get launched into orbit. So you can see the sawmill off in the distance there. And we're probably going to have to throw a switch at some point. Get this back up. But I don't remember my track layout that much. I did this the other day. I think this is a passing track over here. Run around for the sawmill. Memory serves. I made some pretty tight curves on this. I figured this is a logging part, so I'm only going to have small logging stuff on it. So I went pretty tight. I didn't hesitate to use a 30 radius curve if I needed to. Yeah, this is just a little passing track here, a little run around. In case we need it. And then I need to throw that switch over there, I think. Come off on the regulator. Actually, it looks like it's thrown. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had that similar to how I had it last time. It goes and crosses. Like it's thrown that direction, so we're good there. Come on, Betsy. You got this. Blow some steam out. The steam and the smoke look really good. Like I said, I don't want to rag on it the whole time. It's not all bad. It's just very frustrating. You have a beautiful, fun game, and then there's just stupid crap in it that makes you want to pull your hair out. Yeah, we should not be going too fast. So nobody launch into orbit, okay? Oh, no, actually I need to go the other way. I forgot. This... Oh, no, actually, I can go around, can't I? We're good. Forgot how I laid my track. So we can just loop around. So this is a loop, basically, if you want to be hauling this stuff back and forth to sell. And you can also get to the logging track. This end of the logging doesn't have a loop. The other end does. I couldn't work a way in here yet. Might put one like here or something at some point. We'll see. This was just kind of slap it down in a hurry to make some money. Kind of like they used to do. A little more throttle on. And it's pretty much all level until we get out closer to the logging camp. And we've got some pretty steep grades. I do want to relay it at some point. Picking up some speed now. These little skeleton cars are perfect for those sharp curves. Oh, shoot. Run! Don't want to go back to the station. I want to go to the logging branch. There we go. Now we're on the logging branch, and I'll figure out some other way to loop. I like loops. I know some people don't like loops, but when you're playing single player, a lot of times it's easier just to loop around and go instead of stopping and backing up switches. I don't like running backwards a lot. It needs to be clicky clacky when we go over the junction. Click, 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 click. Alright, don't get too squirrely on me here. So I think there's a little bit of a grade here, so I could not be inside the ground there. One, two, three. Yep, still got all the cars. It's a lot of dirt fill out here. This should all be level. I don't know why the speed changes so dramatically. And eventually over here we're going to hit some big grades. I tried to keep most of it around 2% or so, but there are some steep parts. If you look down the track, you can see it's pretty level till we get way down there. And we're going to need some juice, and we're almost out of fire, so another stick on. so we don't run out of steam as we head up the grade there. Glad to have the pine trees back. We were winter for a while, if you've been watching the video series. So we had season 1, season 2, and then we had kind of a season 2.5, just some random videos here and there. I think I'll make a season 3. I'm not sure how long it's going to be, but we're going to start out with just doing some little logging stuff, tight curves, little tiny cars. And I'm interested to see with the hard economy how difficult that is. Last time I did the default medium economy. Some more regulator on as we start pulling up the grade here. This all needs redone. It's pretty ugly. A lot of giant fill and some trestles. Apparently it levels off a bit here. Something I haven't done for a while. Let's hop out of the cab and hit save. There we go. Right in here is really bad. Don't look at this part. Just avert your eyes. It's not as ugly as I thought it was. This is the part I was thinking of. It's pretty bad. It's really steep right here. Some classic logging track right there. Dang, Betsy, don't stall out on me. Full and empty cars. Get too fast on the turnout. We know how that goes. Really interested to see how the logs fit on here, because they look like they're too short. Maybe the logs just aren't as long as I remember. You can see there, like I said, I wasn't afraid to use a tight curve. This logging part is meant for the tiny stuff. Beautiful. That'll do right there. Now before something bad happens, let's hit save again. Then these should be auto load, right? Everything's auto load now. Uh-oh. These cars don't match up with the frames. Are those logs shorter? Oh, they are. When they go on the car, they're shorter. That's how they made it work. I was like, I thought those cars were too short. He's not filling this one up, huh? I think it's confused. Back up just a hair and unconfuse it, maybe. Now you're confused because I moved the car. Fair enough. Now you're close enough to load 102. Oh, they only hold 5. No, you're still loading the car over there, huh? Does that work? Okay, so they haul shorter logs and they only haul 5. Duly noted. Get in this view, and we're going to back up just a bit. Now, will you load 102? So these are kind of cool, but they don't line up with the cranes, and they don't haul quite as many logs. 1 log less. They look good. They're neat models. I think they fit with the Betsy engine. Probably need these and a little baby Shay. How much that costs? Only got 800 bucks. How much does the baby Shay? Little baby Shay is only 2,500 bucks. That would be a good logging logo with the skeleton cars. So it is 5,800 tractive. It's a cool logo. It's British. Yeah, bald. This is bald. And the Porter is, yeah, so the little Shay's got a little over twice tractive effort of the Porter. All right, we need to pull up a little bit. See if that will maybe get both cars. You put one on there for me. Let's see where these end up. There we go. Interesting. Oh, but it doesn't want to continue. It's like, I did all I can, boss. Get one more on there. It loads, but it's too out of place to count as an auto load. This one's still loading away. But did I push something that maybe walk slower? It just felt like I was walking a lot slower. Alright, back in the Betsy. Nope. 1, 2. There. Have to kind of guess with the perspective the way it is. I usually play with the Railroads Online Extended, but I thought I'd give it a try without. See how we get along. With that third-party tool, I could stand right here and control the loco, where I could actually see what I'm doing. Ooh, we might have got in the right spot. You gonna auto-load for me? I have to click this one. I guess that's okay. The other one's auto-loading. If I pulled forward just a hair, we'd be in the sweet spot. one's still auto-loading. See if this one continues to auto-load. Yeah! Alright. So we need it just a little... Not quite to the middle, basically. Both. Now we know. There goes the last log. We're ready to head out of here and go make some money. Are we doing fire? We're out. Sticks for you. Fire temp's still good. This is the part where you start moving. I think they might have nerfed the Betsy a little bit. Which it needed it. It was way too powerful. Got one very important thing. Save. Just a nice, simple return loop here. Nothing fancy. We'll have to change the course once we want cordwood. But it works for now. Just hoping we don't pick the switch up here. So 30 logs. Take over 3 trips to fill the pond. I guess if we had 20 cars, we could fill the pond in one. I'm not sure old Betsy would handle 20 cars. Not sure the physics engine would handle 20 cars. Brakes on. Brakes glowing yet? Oh, the wheels are just sliding. Nice. No, it actually did that. What if they're less effective if they're locked up? That's true. These cars have spots on the trucks. I think we're off the grade. Yeah, we're chugging along pretty good. So I wonder how these cars will do backing, because we're going to pull in, and then unless I build another loop, I'll have to back to the logging camp. Maybe I'll work on a loop. Some way to reverse. A regulator as we come into the curve here. And knock on wood, we still got 6 cars with us. So I assume these logs still give the same amount of lumbers and beams, even though they're shorter. Guessing that's just a visual model thing. Alright, I don't lock the wheels up. Clickety clackety, clickety clackety, clickety clackety. It's funny. It's like there's code. If it's 100, it just locks the wheels. Here's the sawmill going. Gone far enough? Let's pretend like we are. Yep, it's counting up. Beautiful. Well, there we go. First load of logs. We'll have to figure out a reverse loop strategy. We're up to 1090 now. And to haul the lumber, we need these guys, which are $2.50 a piece. So that's not too bad. I can buy like 4 of those and start hauling the lumber and beam. Or I could just fill this up, at which point we'd have enough for probably a proper train. Yeah, there we go. We got the beams and the lumber starting to fill in. Excellent. Well, that'll be it for episode 1. Let me know what you think. Have you been playing Railroads Online? You like the new coal update? I haven't been to the coal mine yet. Even on my other save, never made it to the coal mine. We're going to start simple, though. And ease back into it. I'm not sure how often these videos will be out, but if you want to see more Railroads Online, make sure you let me know. Give it a thumbs up. I'll catch you next time. Thanks as always for watching, folks. Take care.